Hey guys, ignore my messy hair. Right now, I have no clue what I'm filming, and I did want to, let me check if I had questions. Also, I do have 2 videos. I don't know when I'm doing them, but I will do them. Let me check. I have 0 questions. Okay. And I did come up with 2 or a few questions on my own, and I will be answering them, which is make sure you subscribe, turn on the post notification first. The first one is I talked about doing more makeup tutorials, when is that happening, and all of that. So that is going to be happening. I don't know when. I have no clue when, and part of the reasoning is, first up, as much as they are fun to film, and they're it's fun and different, and I enjoy filming them, but the general truth of it is that I want to wait a little bit until, basically because, if you look closely, this side of my face is still slightly pink. And what I mean by that is, so I would say right before, the day before, or 2 days before I got my Petite and Pretty stuff in the mail, my skincare set, my face started breaking out a little bit, and I didn't really notice it too much until the day that I got my skincare stuff. And I generally love it because I put it on, and overnight it got rid of 5 pimples. And so when that happened, my skin was actually this side was worse than this side, but both sides needed some help. So this side was slightly pink and some pimples. This side was more of a reddish pink with pimples. I had a lot of pimples. And overnight, this side, all the pimples were gone, and this side was a lot less pink. And almost not even pink. And this side, no pimples. There was no pimples on my face at all, overnight. And this side was more of a pink and not so much a reddish pink. So I didn't want to essentially put makeup on it for a little while other than that one makeup tutorial because of the fact that I want to give my skin some recovery time and time to fully adjust. Now this side is almost cleared up. Sorry, I do that for some reason. This is a habit that I have had forever. I want to say I have had this habit maybe a little bit longer than I had this habit. And I do this, everyone thinks it's a part of my autism, but it generally doesn't have anything to do with it, because a lot of the time, well, I'm not speaking facts, but from what I heard, that sometimes if you have autism or something, doing fidgeting makes you more calm, and you're stressed out or something and all of that. And this I have clarified with family and that it does not do that for me. I just enjoy doing this. This is addicting and fun. I think it was Bella. I could be wrong on this. I think it was Bella. She tried this at one point, and Or, like, she just, like, tried doing it once, and she's like, oh, that's fun. And I'm like, you better stop doing it now or else you'll be addicted to it. Because that's how it happened with me. Was that I did this, like, a couple of times, like, 2 or 3 times. And then I was completely addicted to it, and, like, it was a process. And I haven't turned back. But now I actually would say that, like, I still enjoy doing it. It's just not addicting anymore because I trained myself not to be that way. So, yeah, so I don't know when, but at some point I will do a makeup tutorial. I have a really fun idea for one that's like gonna be really fun, which is to essentially it's a make it simple challenge. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna pick a theme, and I'm gonna try to do this and like make this a series on my channel. Where like maybe once a month or something I do this sort of video, and I pick a theme, whether that's natural, whether that's mermaid, whether that's like sparkly or unicorn or rainbow. Like I just pick a theme, and then I try to make a makeup look out of that theme, but a very simple makeup look. So instead of like going, like, which is gonna be hard because I see like every once in a while like a makeup video will be recommended to me on YouTube. Don't really watch them, but like unless it's by like a squad member or someone that I watch on YouTube. And like a lot of the times I'll like see like different things like mermaid, but then like the crazy like over the top look that looks good. But I feel like it would be fun to try to make something, like pick a theme and try to make it simple. Like, in that sense, like, not over the top, like crazy, but also like try to keep it simple. I feel like that would be a fun little challenge. And also, I will maybe come up with other or like, makeup video. I'm thinking I might do one day. I'm like trying to do a makeup look on a timer. That would be interesting. But I have no clue when these videos are coming. Just eventually. Sorry, I said that really weird. And the next question that I came up with is all of these questions, by the way, I came up with. And so the next one is, how often do I use my Petite and Pretty stuff? So I use it every 2 weeks. So I would say I use it about every 2 weeks. Now here's the thing is that I don't know yet if I'm gonna stick with that or if let me like do math. Let me like search something. Well, I can't like search it. Okay, so like, anyway, I use it about every 2 weeks, but I don't really know. I'm gonna try to make it last like throughout this year because, but also I feel like that is possible because with this stuff, like a little bit goes a very, very long way. Like a very little bit goes like a really, really long way, and I really love that about it, but I have no clue. Also, it's gonna be kind of hard because I am planning into something that we have planned for my mom's birthday, which she knows about this, so it's is that like my sister's gonna come and we're gonna do like a little like spa day type thing at the house because that seems fun, and I am gonna let her use some of it, but I'm in charge of it like because a little bit goes a very long way, and I like that. Highly recommend. And but if it doesn't make it through the year, then I would say I might end up just going with the two main parts of it, which is a moisturizer and like cleanser or something, because I feel like because I already have the headband and I love the headband. It's all glow, no filter headband, and the makeup wipes I really like because it like makes my skin like really nice, and I just use it to like clean my skin up really well. But they're not as important as the main like two things. Also, now that I do math, I look and see now that I kind of like started to do math, and then I'm like, wait, I think that is wrong, but it may or may not. I'll have to like, later on I'll check. Wait, I can check that right now. Oh, I have a calculator on my phone. Okay. I'm doing math really quick. Okay, so I was wrong. In theory, okay. I was wrong on that. I meant like maybe it's cheaper just to get like the three thing versus get the set, but it's actually not. Here's the thing, in my perspective, is to get the three thing over the set is actually only more than just to get the set, and you get less out of it. Because with the set, you get the headband, and you get the all glow no filter headband. You get the like moisturizer, the makeup wipes, and the cleanser. Versus getting them individually, getting three things individually would be a little bit more, and you don't get the headband. So it's like kind of pointless. But I really love Petite and Pretty, and it does a lot for my skin. So I will never be turning back and like using something else. Even though like it's not that I'll never turn back and use something else, because I'm always gonna like try to stay stocked up on my Petite and Pretty version just because I really enjoy them. The next question that I have that I came up with is music. When am I doing music? And what is my plan for more music? I don't know. Is the thing. I really don't know because of the fact that like for me I really love doing music, even though I'm doing like at home videos and stuff. Like I'm doing it to like in a way it's my only option. Also, it doesn't mean it can't turn out good. Is the thing. And so for me, I had no clue what when I'm doing music again. I want to try to get at least 2 or 3 songs out this year, at least. But I might get more. I'm going to try that. I don't know because I'm not making promises, because this year I'm not planning too much on like music videos because of the fact that this year I also have a lot more dance than last year. Like last year I was guaranteed to have like Tuesday off dance and and Friday for a lot of the time, and then like sometimes Saturday I won't have dance, but sometimes I would but now that's not the case. Well, because now I guaranteed have Friday off because Friday is acro, and Abby said that it might be a little bit too advanced for me, and so she didn't recommend me doing Also, another reason on why I love this, I just realized that was from another video. Okay, but like, anyway, so like, for me, I don't know about music yet. And so the next question that I came up with is room tour. When are we getting a room tour? And is your room finished yet? So the answer to that is no, my room is not finished yet. Here's the thing, I'm kind of back and forth on some stuff, which is that I really like this color because it's like a really light yellow, and that's like just a very light yellow, and it works because it's so light that like you can tell that's like a color, and you can tell that's yellow. But it works with so many things, and me having that like rainbow personality that I do, like I really enjoy the color. But I think I might paint it, I don't know yet. It's the thing. And so that's something that I'm looking into, and primarily at this point, it looks really good. It's like, because I always kind of wanted to have a pink room, or either a pink room or a like, teal room, like pink or teal, but now I kind of changed my idea on what I want, and now it's like I think I have an idea that might be like if that might be really, really cool. And if it works out how I want it to, then that will be really, really cool. But the thing is, I'm questioning some stuff to like make it like the finishing touches and stuff. But I think I have some ideas that are really cool. Oh, I like the like desk area being like its own color, because right now it's a nice like orange color. It's like an orangey brown color, but it's like mainly orange, and it looks really good, and it just adds something. And so like that, I'm thinking it's gonna stay like it is, just because it looks really good, and I feel like that's just a lot of work to like change, because it's a matter of like literally like completely like taking the entire desk out, taking everything off the wall, painting, and put it all back, versus it looks good how it is. But I so that will probably stay the same. But I think I have some ideas in my mind that might turn out really cool. Or one idea, I'm just finishing the touches. And I also have to approve it by my parents first. And I have to figure out a few finishing things. So yeah, if it turns out how I think it will turn out, also, I have no clue yet on like some. My room is like almost done. It's just like there's some things that are like the finishing things. Like I have a shelf thing that we're gonna put in here probably. We were gonna like guarantee put it in here, and then after some thought, first up, I don't really know where it will go. Also, second, as much as I love it, I really have nothing to put on it, in the sense that like I have stuff. It's just like it's just sort of like nothing that like I guarantee want displayed and stuff. So I have no clue. Also, like also, at this point, I'm figuring some stuff out, okay? Like, I'm figuring some stuff out, and one of the things that I'm figuring out is I have an idea for something, and I'm gonna test it in a little bit and see if it actually works any good, and if so, like, I might attempt to try it. Which is, my idea is, I have a puzzle piece dance mat. I hated my puzzle piece dance mat because it kept coming apart in class. It was a lot of effort to move and all of that. But it is a puzzle piece dance mat. So my idea, and I think this will work really good, is that I have a lot of dance stuff. And a lot of the time I don't need it all at once. So my plan is I'm gonna try this in a few minutes actually, is to take it and basically build a cube box. So like make it into like a cube box. That way it's being used and I can just put my dance stuff in it and then have like a cubby cube. Like I have like these baskets that are for like the cube shelves or like cubby like cube shelves, and I can use it for something else and it would fit a lot more in it, so I might try that instead of just like completely trashing it. That way it might be like cool. But I have no clue in my room. Like I really want to like I want to keep it like areas like this wall. I really like that it's like a displayment of all of like my tickets and stuff, and it kind of for worldwide. I really love that. Plus, I have a picture thing that says Ale or Abby Lee Dance Company on it, and then I have a picture of Abby, and then I have a thing that I wrote that just said Lolly on it. So I really like that concept because that's like a really good concept. And I don't know about these. Like here's the thing, is that I like that I'm like supporting like the squad and stuff and EXO and J-pop. Like that's something that I like really enjoy and like is a really great thing, and I like in a way that I can adjust it and make it like my background or something. But there's other elements to it, which is I kind of want to do one wall as like something really, really cool, and then keep like I maybe finish off like my photo wall or something. I don't know. I'm gonna like figure out what I want as the finishing touches to this room, and soon as that is done, I will make a room or do a room tour video, and also once my room is slightly more clean and organized, because right now it is not. But I have no clue what I plan to fully do. I'm just like working with what I have and figuring things out on what I like, what I don't like, and that's the thing that I like about this room, and what I like is that my parents let me customize it. Like literally, they like let me customize it completely. Only at one point we were talking about like paints and stuff, and then like my dad's like, "So what color are you painting the trim?" And I'm like, yellow, like a very light yellow. And then my mom went like, "No, you're not painting the trim. You can paint the room. The trim is hard to like paint over again. Like it's hard to like get trim and like paint it white again. And once like I get older and move out and like move out on my own, like she's gonna come, well, her or my dad, or both, are gonna like completely redesign the, or like design it what they want. And so like, yeah. Also, I'm figuring out something, in which is I have a Girl Scout bucket, and I'm thinking I'm gonna switch something else out because my computer's on it, and I used to like it, but now it's really, really old, and I'm not into it anymore. Like, I mean, there's some stuff that's, like, on it that's cool, and then there's other stuff that, like, I mean, I don't know. Also, like, it made, it basically a, like, huge, like, paint bucket almost, but it, like, has, like, padding and, like, cushion on the top, and it's, like, painted and, like, decorated. And back when I did Girl Scout for a very short time, because I never really enjoyed Girl Scouts, truthfully, because it's, like, never been my thing. My thing has always, in a way, I never realized it, and I never really knew, but dance has always been something that I really enjoyed, and I feel like I always wanted to do what JoJo, like, does, since I, like, discovered who she was. So I'm thinking I have no clue, but, like, it takes up, like, space, but also it's just not the greatest. So the next thing, so the final, like, few questions that I came up with is, the next question is, what was my favorite gift from Christmas? Now, I'm not going to answer that now, okay? I'm going to, like, come back to you in a little bit because I still have one gift coming. And from a family member, and it has not gotten here yet. So, I will come back to you when it gets here. I kind of have an idea, or somewhat of an idea of what it is, because when they came over here and, like, they said it was, like, coming in the mail, and they said that it had something, like, it was makeup related, and so we're thinking it might be, like, makeup or something, or a makeup bag, or we don't know, and we'll have to see. So I'll come back to you on that one once it gets here, because I don't want to answer it now. Well, I'll answer it now, and then I'll, like, tell you if it changes. And right now, my favorite Christmas gift that I got, honestly, okay, this is a back and forth one, but then it actually comes down to one thing that, like, won it all very, like, it just straight up won it all. And the sad part is, I know what part of it was from, but, like, who part of it was from, and the other part I don't really know, which is my dad gave me, like, $13 for Christmas, and the reasoning was because someone, I don't know who, and this is driving me crazy, he gave me a gift card, a Visa gift card for $26, and what happened was I also won, like, $1 and some change from a game on Christmas, and it was my favorite gift, and because my dad gave me the $13, because I really wanted to order the Petite and Pretty skincare set, and because of the $13, because, actually, no, it wasn't $13 it was, like, closer to, like, 12, maybe, like, like 11.5 or something, because I forgot to add in the pricing of like the $1.50 I got from the game. But whoever gave me a gift card, because of all of that combined, I was able to order it, and that was my clear favorite gift. But next to that would be my dance mat, because because I thought if like my parents ever did order one, I thought would be like a random like color or something, and it's not. It's actually purple. And I really love that, and it was really unexpected because of all of my gifts were unexpected, except for like the ring light. Like the ring light I knew about, but like that was because I brought it in the house when my parents bought it. And but and also squad merch was expected. I also love that it's just the like skincare set I didn't think would be this good, and like it got rid of 5 pimples overnight. Like I love this stuff. So thank you to everyone who did get me a gift, and I will be telling soon I will make another video, probably tomorrow. Peace out.